Hey, what is up, hashtag Salaman Squad? It is Trainer Craigo here with another video, and welcome to quarantine, boys, because that's kind of what it is right now. I ended up buying this on Amazon not too long ago, and I know it's been a while since I even put a video out, and currently, I mean, it's just 10 o'clock at night in between quarantine time, and we're just gonna, I wish I could open this stuff. And we're just honestly, we're just gonna open this box, all of it today. I know I was gonna originally split up booster boxes when I first opened them, but I mean, I don't have a lot to talk about. Well, actually, I do have a lot to talk about and what's going on in my life, just because the world's crazy these days, as everybody knows. But I'm really excited to open a booster box for the first time ever. This actually feels really weird unboxing it, because the last time I've ever opened a booster box, I believe it was like Supreme Victors or something, like one of the old Diamond and Pearl sets. So it has been a long time since I've even touched a booster box, but we're just gonna crack right into it. I'll give away all the codes. I'm actually not in my apartment. As you notice, it's probably a different setup. Back home in my hometown, just trying to survive. And yeah, here we go. I haven't opened Sword and Shield in a long time either, so it'll be fun. Fire Energy, Lanunan, Rodon Bike, Drizzle, Meowth, Slizzlepede, Wooloo, Grookey, Sobble, Crushing Hammer, and a Corviknight. So I'm just gonna try to fly through these packs, because you guys know I talk a lot, end up saying things like repetitively, and then we just go on and on and on. And I don't want this to be like a super long video. I already know it's definitely gonna be longer than my other videos, but a Psychic Energy, Rare Candy, Moonberry, Corpsquire, Pikachu, Meowth, Sizzlipede, Wooloo, a Grookey. That was like the same order as we had before, and a Alolan Meowth, and a Roserade. And I think I've only really gotten one or two good pulls from this set, and it was that Zacian card. That was like the gold card that I pulled in that Elite Trainer box, which probably is the best pull that I'm going to get in this set, just because that is arguably the best pull you can get in this set. So a Steel Energy, Seeking, Hitmonchan. Also, my whole setup is different. I'm literally putting this in between a Switch port for my Nintendo Switch and just having it be like that. And there we go, a Stonjourner V card. Another issue, bumped that. Another issue is all of my sleeves, wow, it's gonna glare, so I'm just gonna put this off to the side for now. All of my sleeves, all of my binders of Pokemon cards, everything to protect these cards. I actually do have some sleeves upstairs, I think, now I think about it, but like everything that I have to like put cards places is all in my apartment, so this is going to be wild. Water Energy, an Ordinary Rod, a Bede, a Beedee. I really hate that kid in that game. I need to finish that game. I keep saying that, but I just really don't like that kid. Marcactus, Frostmoth, and a Claydol. I did go to PAX East right before everything kind of went crazy, so I did manage to get some cards. I got 2 EXs there. Venomoth or something EX, and a very nice looking Ninetales EX from the Troll and Toad panel that they had there, the little box area, and a Torkoal V, which I also believe that I have. I believe I have the VMAX and the V. But yeah, so it was nice to go to PAX, nice to like buy some cards, because it's been a lot of work with school and everything, and I haven't really had the time to enjoy Pokemon, and I really want to get back into making videos for the channel and everything like that, but it's just been such a struggle over these past few weeks or a month. The Chinchou, Goldeen, and an Inteleon. So we're definitely going to try to open more packs in the coming days, and if that means I have to order stuff on Amazon, just like I know I can. It's just going to be a little bit more expensive than Troll and Toad, which I don't really have a problem with as long as it shows up. Pokekid, Energy Search, Team Yell Grunt, Scorpy, Clobbopus, Wooloo, Sobble, Pincurchin, Sizzlipede, and a Durant. I haven't seen a Durant in a while. What? I think you're guaranteed. I have not opened booster boxes, so like I don't know pull rates for booster boxes. But so far we've gotten 2 decent cards. But that's 4. I'm pretty sure you're guaranteed at least like a secret rare or something, or at least you were guaranteed rainbow rares back in the day. But there's not rainbow rares to my knowledge in this set anymore. They're all like the VMAX, a Loomberry, and a Snorlax V. So we're pulling all the V cards, which sounds bad when I say that out loud, but we are pulling a lot of V cards. Really wonder what Pokemon thought when they were going for that. And definitely let me know if you get anything good, because I mean, who knows? You might be playing the online card game for a while, a month or 2. Well, Inteleon will figure everything out. And a Berserker, which is... Did they change the name for like the Meowth and everything? Berserker. Interesting. I didn't know they actually changed the name full on, but onward we press. I'd really love to get the Shield Doggo gold card. The odds of me actually pulling that are very small. I think the odds of me pulling it, sorry about the squeaky chair also, I think the odds of me pulling it to begin with, the Sword Doggo in the other video is very small. But Dollar, Corsair, Salandit, Clobbopus, Ghastly, Arukadi, Slizapede. Why do they have so many, Sizzlipede, why do they have so many of those? And a Morpeko. They have a lot of different variations of him. I feel like I've seen 2 of them, or I'm seeing his older brother, but it is definitely a lot of them. Also, at the time of recording, I think I have 95 or 96 subs. I think I did drop one in the hiatus of not posting over these past few weeks, but let me know what, if anything, I should do for 100 subs. I'd like to do something special, but I mean, everything going on makes it a lot more challenging to do anything kind of cool, unless I already have like the stuff available to do so. But I would definitely like to try to do something interesting. And in the meantime, I actually have launched another project with my dad and some other people. So for any fans of esports, I have started an esports organization called Warriors International. I will link that Twitter below, but it is basically, we're starting in Rocket League right now. We have a team competing in the RLRS, and we also have a content streamer named Pluto who streams on Twitch for us. We were going to go to a lot of events, but everything. Oh, and a Wobbuffet V as well. Awesome, awesome, awesome. 4 V cards, but we were definitely gonna go to a bunch of events and stuff with the org and do a lot of stuff, but travel is canceled. But I can link the Twitter, and if you can go over there and follow that would be really awesome. Give it a like. We're still posting content because we're still competing in leagues. Things might slow down soon, but we're really excited to get out there. And if you are also a fan of esports, let me know, because I'm a huge fan of Counter-Strike and Rocket League, and I love Cloud9 and Orbital. I always thought that was a funny joke, like an Orbital. And I always thought it was really fun to play competitive video games, and now being involved in esports is just, it's a huge accomplishment for me, and I'm very excited to pursue it. But Water Energy, Pokemon Center Lady, Energy Retrieval, Ferrothorn, Cufant, Beetle, Salandit, Ponyta, Minccino, Krabby, and a Drapion. Oh, so this box, I had some restraint with opening this box, mainly because I was so busy with like taking online exams and stuff, but I was very like, I bought this box and it came a few days ago and I just didn't open it. And it's just been looking at me ever since, and I just wanted to tear into it like as a treat for myself, but I was like, no, I bought this for the channel, I really want to open it for the channel. So I'm glad I waited and we get the first ever Trainer Cargo booster box that we're opening, and let's really hope we pull like a gold card or something. Salandit and a Rillaboom holographic. So I also know the lighting's a little whack. Again, not my usual setup, and I feel like all my videos were getting slightly better with lighting as things were going on, but now we're thrown into the thick of it and we might have subpar-ish lighting for the time being, so I do apologize for that. A Leaf Energy, a Bisharp, Salazzle, Dugtrio, Zigzagoon, Gossiflower, Silcobra, Yamper, Krabby, Citrus Berry, and a Lapras. So we're down to our last 2 packs of the half of the booster box, and we do have a whole nother half of a booster box to go. I'll probably even separate by half what each card that we pulled was. Also, I just realized I'm actually in a Discord call with some friends right now, and I did mute myself so I could open this box because I was like, you know what, screw it, let's open it for the channel. That'll be a fun time. But if there was some people talking in the background, that was why you heard them, and I do apologize for that. Electric Energy, another Bisharp, a Evolution Incense, Vitality Band, Rhyhorn, Roselia, Ferroseed, Krabby, Zigzagoon, Maybrud, and there we go, a Stone Journeyer VMAX, which I believe I do have, so interesting. I'm pulling a lot of doubles, but I also know there's not a ton of cards because it is Sword and Shield base set. They kind of test the waters with the new types of cards that they do. I really hope VMAX also isn't like the special card that you get, like, because that is a full art. And I hope you get a couple of those and a secret rare, and it's not like you just pull that and that's your special pull of the box, because I do already have that guy and that would be sad. Galvantula, Linonen, Energy Switch, Sobble, Rhyhorn, Roselia, Ferroseed, Krabby, a Drizzle, and we end the first half of the box with a Gengar holographic. So we actually did get a decent amount of pulls. Not really sure what the pull rates are again for booster box because, you know, I don't open them that often, but here are another 18 packs. Hoping for a gold card or some sort of secret rare, and I really hope that Journeyer full art was not the secret rare that we are destined to pull. I always say, like, I'm never going to be greedy, but then when we start pulling cards, I'm always like, yeah, I hope that wasn't the best one because we can definitely do better. Although, when I did pull that card, that gold card, I was definitely not saying we could do better because I knew that was the best we could do. And a Victini V. This just looks like the Victini GX, or the Victini level, like the Victini EX. This looks like a reprint of like one of the old Victinis from Black and White Noble Victories, I want to say. And or it was just like the card. Victini doesn't get a lot of like rebranded cool artworks. They kind of just get the same artworks over and over again. Which, you know, I also think it would be interesting to wonder like which Pokemon has the least cards of it. Like, I'm willing to bet every Pokemon Sizzlipede and a Stone Journeyer, every Pokemon definitely has to have at least one Pokemon card. Like, throughout the set, all 800 plus have definitely had one at one point, or they're going to. And what I mean by that is, like, Sword and Shield base set just came out, so it's hard to include all of the new Pokemon that were added, and I get that makes sense, but eventually, by the time Sword and Shield is done, there will definitely be a card for everyone. And I'm wondering, who do you think has the least cards made of them? I'm sure that's not something that you could just Google right away, but like, the more I think about it, really the harder it is for me to guess who has the least card printed about them, and who has the most. Like, I feel like it wouldn't be Charizard, because Charizard has to be a rare card, but there's definitely been a lot of rares that have been Charizards. But like a Pikachu isn't a rare unless it's a Gold Star, if you know what I mean? So like it's kind of like that, like who has the most individual cards made about them. And that would be really interesting to see. It's got to be like one of the trio, the OG. Oh, a Toxicroak, and that's a very nice looking artwork. It's like slashing and Toxic's coming out. I do like that Poison coming out. Toxicroak, great Pokemon. When I replayed Pokemon Diamond and Pearl, I went through and I tried to find all my favorite Pokemon that you can get in the initial playthrough, but like are at points where you're like, I already have my team set for the Elite Four, and I made sure to grind to get those guys up. And I got a Gabite or a Gible so I could get a Garchomp, and I got the Croagunk so I could get the Toxicroak, because those are two Pokemon that are very cool, but you gotta find them in the Safari Zone and that hidden cave under the bike path. And like, I know I'm telling you this for a game that's 12 years old, but shut up, it's a good game. Baltoy, Chinchou, Pinchin, and Raichu. I honestly might replay it again, because it's definitely my favorite of all time game for Pokemon, and it is arguably the best DS game ever invented, and if anybody tells you otherwise, they're wrong. Gen 4 is the best gen for Pokemon. Now, I'm just spitting facts right now, but let me know your favorite generation of Pokemon. I personally, I don't know if I've ever really expressed it to people, but I kind of have a gripe with the gens past Gen 4. I think they get a little repetitive or a little uninspired with the Pokemon. I think the best Pokemon for me, and that could just be because of nostalgia, but I think the best Pokemon knocked out, all the best Pokemon for me were all in generations 1 through 4. And I think Generation 4 had the best gameplay and some really cool storylines behind it. I know I still have to finish Sword and Shield before I can really give it a full judgment, but like that game just did a lot for me. And I very much enjoyed it. Fire Energy, Salazzle, Bisharp, Pokemon Catcher, Rokido, Grookey, and I missed a Mudkip, I believe, or Krabby, Mudbray, Hoot Hoot, Dugtrio, and a Rhyperior holographic. Alright, these holographics, I'm really digging them. They're giving me some like old school holo vibes. At least that Rhyperior definitely gave me some old school holo vibes. And you know, I also missed the Diamond and Pearl holographics. I think those were the best too. So like, I have a big spot in my heart for Diamond and Pearl series cards and Pokemon and games. I think that was the peak of the franchise. And I really hope they top it one day or come very close. And well, actually, I'm waiting for the remakes. The remakes I think are confirmed or they're coming within the next year or so, and that would be amazing. Not sure how I feel about Switch remakes because Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee was good, but I know it was to test out Switch mechanics, but it was very easy. And I want that slightly challenging aspect to that game. Oh wow! And in DDV, that was, oh wow, that's a full art actually. Beautiful card. So VMAX might be might be the special card. It might be the VMAX that we get as a special. That's okay. But well, actually, let me check the numbering on the VMAX. The VMAX is 116 out of 200, and this is 192 out of 202. So yeah, no, we haven't gotten a secret area, so I think you're usually guaranteed that you're Emperor. But I don't want it to be easy. I don't want it to be pandering. I want it to have like that edge to it. I know I'm 20, and that's not the ideal demographic for Pokemon, but like I think I'd like it if you could set the difficulty and maybe make it a little challenging. But I'm very excited for that remake, and I will play the hell out of it because it will be amazing. Cottony, a Choodle, Rhyhorn, Centriskorch, and a Claydol. Getting down to probably our last 10 or so packs. It has definitely been a treat to talk to you guys again. I know we don't do it face to face, but it's been lovely to rekindle and chat and film this video. I've actually had a great time. I was feeling a little bit of burnout or just wasn't focusing because again, Warriors International and that esports stuff was taking a lot of my time. School is taking a lot of my time. Goldeen, Drampa, and a double Drampa. But yeah, it was just taking up time. As things tend to do, and we all know the state of the world that we're in right now. We're in a global pandemic, so it's obviously not super friendly to everyone, and you just gotta take time to reflect and make sure you help out your fellow humans and your fellow neighbors and stuff like that. Checking on them, obviously not in person, but see if they need anything. And anybody that's like able-bodied that can go to the grocery store for somebody, or that can pick up medicine, or just anything you can do, Centriskorch, to help your fellow brethren in need is awesome. And I hope that everybody who can does. And we will get through this together, and it will come out hopefully better off as a society and as a globe and as a world. But enough about what's going on in the real life. We're trying to talk about Pokemon here. Metal Saucer. I still want a gold card, please. Big Charm. Nickit, Chinchou, Diglett, Ferroseed, Goldeen, Silicobra, and a Stone Journeyer. There's just over 200 cards in this set. We have 6 packs left. Damn, we really blew through these packs. I mean, for as much as I like to talk, 20 minutes so far. We finished this before 25 minutes. That's like not even bad. That's less than a minute a pack. Dark Energy, Mantine, Crushing Hammer, Switch, Nintendo Switch, Marcactus, Mudbray, Pawniard, Scorbunny, Nickit, and Vitality Band, Raichu. Alright, we've definitely slowed down in the second half of this box, And if I do end up getting another one of these, I will shuffle, because it doesn't seem that this side of the box is not as good as the other side. But we can hopefully finish out with a bang and get something, at least in 2 of these next 5 packs would be definitely nice. A Mudbray, Ponyard, Scorbunny, Rare Candy, and a Cinderace. Nice little holographic. I bet these holographics also look way better when I have them in better light, but like, not bad. Not a fan, if that makes sense. Not a critic of the holographics. Wasn't a big fan of the horizontal lines in black and white, but that's just me. Rare Candy, Lucky Egg, but I am a fan of the verticals. Grookey, Sheldorer, Mawile, Ponyta, Sobble, Chinchou, and Whimsicott. Down to our last 3 packs. Just a holo or better in one of them, and I will be happy. And when I say that, I know that when we get a holo or better and it's just a holo, I'm not going to be happy, but you got to pick your battles and try to at least get one more good pull. Fighting Energy, Heatmore, Stunfish, Hyper Potion, Snom, Grookey, Shelter, Mawile, oh my god, the cards are sticking together, Ponyta, Rhydon, and a Poltergeist. So we have 2 left. Spun around. A little magic spin. The gold Zacian card or some gold card is going to be in here. Just hoping, waiting, lurking. Just 1 card. 50-50 chance of getting a good card in one of these packs. I mean, that's not true, but that's what I want. Betty, Chinchou, Silisapede, Zigzagoon, Munna, Snom, Scorpy, Cinderace, and that's that last card. So we're down to our last pack. Definitely the first half of the packs were better. That's okay. Hopefully we can finish with a bang here, get something really nice, and we can all go home smiling, or stay home smiling. So an Energy, Galvantula, Air Balloon, looks like it, Pokekid, Baltoy, Chinchou, Silisapede, Zigzagoon, Munna, Minccino, and we do end with a Morpeko V card. So it looks like a VMAX is the best card you get, or standard, but that's okay. Got a lot of cards we haven't seen before. I'll shuffle them up so we can get them good. I'm just gonna sort them by what I believe to be the best, not necessarily the best in class, if that makes sense, but like holographics, then V cards, then V full art, then V Max. So a Rhyperior holographic, a Toxicroak holographic, Cinderace holographic, Gengar holographic, Rillaboom holographic, Berserker holographic, a Wobbuffet V, a Snorlax V, Torkoal V, Stonejourneyer V, Morpeko V, Victini V. Oh my god, we actually got a lot of V cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 V cards. And then this is a full art Indeedee V. So they have V cards, full art V cards, and V Max. And then a V Max Stonejourneyer.